Good afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source, only here at the Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and the Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For this afternoon's headlines. A state witness told the Sandigan Bayan that former DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan controlled a 10 billion peso infrastructure fund at the center of the alleged ghost flood control project case against former Senator Ramon Revilla Jr. and 6 others. Leandro Leviste, former Congressman Jacinto Paras, and others may face human trafficking, perjury, and conspiracy charges over an alleged plot to frame Executive Secretary Ralph Recto, according to the NBI. The Department of Agriculture's Philippine Rural Development Project is pushing the rollout of 372 million pesos in enterprise investments across Central Luzon under the PRDP Scale-Up Initiative to sustain rural development gains. Senators from both the majority and minority blocs urged the immediate lifting of the temporary restraining order on the 85 peso Metro Manila wage hike, calling for the implementation of Wage Order Number NCR 27 to proceed. Qatar said mediators are making progress towards ending the U.S.-Iran conflict, fueling hopes of easing tensions and pushing global oil prices lower, despite Iran denying the formal talks are already underway. Risk management firm PSA Intelligence said the Philippines' upper middle-income country status reflects long-term economic progress, but it's unlikely to bring immediate benefits to households amid ongoing economic challenges. Mika Salamanca said being betrayed twice by a former partner changed her perspective on love and trust, adding that she does not believe cheaters deserve a second chance. The Philippines celebrated as Alex Ayala became the first Filipino and Southeast Asian to win a WTA singles title after completing a historic Washington Open run with a victory over world number 3 Jessica Pegula. Today is the 5th of August 2026, Wednesday, and I'm Eliana Lacap bringing you today's top stories. Now let's move on to this afternoon's headlines. A state witness told the Sandigan Bayan that former DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan had a sole authority over a 10 billion peso infrastructure fund for lawmakers' project allocations. Former DPWH Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo alleged that some public works bids were pre-arranged, with winning contractors chosen before the national budget was finalized. He also claimed the lawmakers endorsed preferred contractors and that some projects carried a 15% kickback. Bernardo emphasized that requesting project allocations is not illegal, unless officials received kickbacks. Bonoan has denied the allegations, and prosecutors are expected to present him as their next witness. Now, the National Bureau of Investigation is investigating Batangas Representative Leandro Leviste, former Congressman Jacinto Paras, and others over alleged human trafficking, perjury, and conspiracy in an supposed plot to frame Executive Secretary Ralph Recto. NBI Director Melvin Matibag said women facing financial hardship were allegedly recruited and exploited, while others were reportedly convinced to sign false affidavits or testify about crimes that never happened. The investigation began after an anti-human trafficking operation in Manila rescued 5 women. Leviste and Paras have denied the allegations. The Department of Agriculture's Philippine Rural Development Project is rolling out 372 million pesos worth of agricultural investments in Central Luzon to boost farm productivity and improve rural livelihoods. The projects include an aromatic rice processing facility in Nueva Ecija, a carabao dairy processing enterprise, and an onion cold storage facility in San Jose City. The DA and partner local governments also reviewed project progress and reaffirmed their commitment to supporting farmer cooperatives through technical assistance, monitoring, and stronger coordination to ensure the long-term success of these investments. Now, a total of 21 senators have filed a resolution urging the Pasig Regional Trial Court to immediately lift the temporary restraining order on the 85 peso minimum wage increase in Metro Manila. The resolution argues that the labor code prohibits courts from issuing injunctions against wage board decisions. Senate Majority Leader Mig Zubiri warned that delaying the wage hike could set a dangerous precedent and stall future increases nationwide. Under the approved wage order, workers would receive a 60 pesos increase this year and an additional 25 pesos in January of 2027. The Qatar says mediators are making significant progress towards easing tensions between the United States and Iran, raising hopes for a diplomatic breakthrough. The positive developments sent global oil prices down by more than 5%. However, Iran denied President Donald Trump's claim that formal negotiations are already underway. Qatar, along with Pakistan and Oman, continues to facilitate talks aimed at reopening the Strait of Hormuz, a key global shipping oil route. Despite the optimism, shipping risks remain as attacks on vessels continue, and no final agreement has been reached. Now, the Philippines' upgrade to upper middle income country status is unlikely to bring immediate benefits to most Filipinos, according to PSA intelligence. The firm said the designation reflects years of economic growth, not an instant increase in household incomes. It noted that challenges such as domestic political tensions, the national energy emergency, and the ongoing Super El Nino continue to weigh on the economy. While the upgrade could attract more investments over time, income inequality remains a concern. Meanwhile, the government has lowered its 2026 GDP growth target to 3.5 to 4.5%. Now, the Philippine shares were nearly unchanged at the market recess, with the benchmark PSEI slipping to 2.68 points or 0.04% to 6,293.96. The All Shares Index also edged down to 1.76 points or 0.05% to 3,413.59. Mining and oil led sectoral gains with 0.98%, followed by holding firms at 0.38%. On the downside, financials posted the steepest decline at 0.41%, followed by property at 0.22%, services at 0.15%, and industrial at 0.07%. Now, actress and content creator Mega Salamanca shared how past heartbreak changed her outlook on love, revealing that being cheated on twice taught her painful but valuable lessons. During the media conference for her upcoming film Saving Cherry, Salamanca said she no longer believes in giving cheaters a second chance because trust is difficult to rebuild. She also revealed she once gave up her green card for love, despite repeated betrayals. As for her rumored romance with Will Ashley, Mika said their connection continues to grow, adding that she believes that true love should never be rushed. Now, the Philippines is celebrating after Alexandra Alex Ayala became the first Filipino and Southeast Asian to win a WTA singles title, defeating world number 3 Jessica Pegula to capture the Mubadala DC Open crown. The 21-year-old capped her historic run with victories over Naomi Osaka, Elena Svitolina, Leila Fernandez, Zheng Xinwen, and Pegula, boosting her to a career-high world number 20. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., lawmakers, and sports officials praised her achievement. Ayala described the victory as pure happiness and an incredible milestone for Philippine tennis. The Tribune, did you know that on this day in 1962, Hollywood icon Marilyn Monroe was found dead in her Los Angeles home at the age of 36. Authorities determined that she died from self-administered overdose of a sedative drug, ruling her death a probable suicide. Born Norma Jean Mortensen, Monroe rose from a difficult childhood to become one of the most recognizable stars in film history. She captivated audiences with acclaimed performances in classics such as Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, The 7-Year Itch, and Some Like It Hot, cementing her status as a global cultural icon. Although conspiracy theories have persisted for decades, no conclusive evidence has overturned the official findings of the investigation. Now, a TikTok video posted by Phoebe Cuatro has gone viral, garnering over 1.4 million views and more than 266,000 likes. The clip shows a woman riding on the back of a motorcycle while facing the opposite direction, amusing thousands of viewers online. The unusual scene quickly caught attention of the netizens, with one of the most popular comments joking, "Literal na back ride." The lighthearted video continues to circulate on social media, bringing laughs to users across different platforms. And that's all for now, mga katribu. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. for more updates. This has been Eliana Lacap for Tribune News on Q.